Loads of new anime hit the scene every year, and honestly, it's never been a better time to be an anime fan. From a literal DC series turned anime to new releases, each new anime that is released just blows us away and breaks all expectations. There are quite a few shows that got announced this year, and we don't exactly know when they're coming out, but one thing we are sure of is that when they do, some of these series will definitely blow our brains away. That's why we've made a list of the top 10 most highly anticipated anime series of 2024, and here it is. Let's start things off with the Suicide Squad Isekai. Yup, you heard me right. Suicide Squad is getting an anime adaptation. If you're a fan of reading DC comics as well as watching anime, then you are in for a special treat. In order to make this project a definite success, Warner Bros. Japan has partnered with the renowned Wit Studio themselves. How crazy is that to hear? Suicide Squad Isekai will feature DC characters like Peacemaker, Deadshot, King Shark, and Clayface. But it appears that the main characters will be Harley Quinn and the Joker. The anime follows a ridiculous storyline where this anti-hero squad of mercenaries will find themselves transported to a different world. In this new realm, they will face rules that might be a little different from what they are used to. Suicide Squad aims to bring together fans of both the comic and anime genres, and an action show like this with a colorful cast and traces of darkness is almost guaranteed to be a hit, because who doesn't want to see Joker blow up an adventurers guild, right? Coming in hot is the new manga serialization Kaiju No. 8. Based on the manga of the same name, the story takes place in a world where kaiju attacks are a normal activity, and civilization is developed to effectively handle these disasters. The Japanese Defense Force takes out these monsters while cleaners dispose of their corpses. Kafka is a lowly cleaner who aspires to be on the primary line of defense against these monsters. During his journey, he accidentally ingests a rogue kaiju, which turns him into a human kaiju hybrid. So it's basically Chainsaw Man, but with giant monsters. He vows to use his newfound powers to fight against kaiju. Kaiju No. 8 is rich in action, mystery, and compelling characters, all of which help to make it a refreshing evolution of the action genre. While the exact release date remains unknown, the anime is set to premiere in the spring season of 2024. Everyone is kinda hyped for this series, not only because of the concept, but because the manga was just so awesome to read. Next on the list, we have Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World Season 3, which, in my opinion, might just be the best isekai around. Because not only can you not take it seriously, it doesn't even take itself seriously. With a successful release of 2 seasons of the TV anime, a movie, and a prequel spin-off anime series all about Megumin, Konosuba has become immensely popular as one of the best comedy anime series out there, teasing the other isekai anime with its enjoyable characters and initiative. Konosuba is now returning with a 3rd season. With the same core group of idiotic yet lovable characters and voice actors, the anticipation is at an all-time high. Fans of this beloved isekai anime are thrilled to finally receive a continuation of their favorite series, and I'm one of them. So you have to know that the anime is set to be released sometime around April 2024. Coming in on number 7, we have Danon. In terms of new anime adaptations we'll see next year, there won't be a wilder one than Danon. It's not only a science fiction series where a pair of kids need to fight off alien invaders, but it's also a horror-influenced series where these kids also have regular run-ins with ghosts and other spirits amidst the alien fights. I mean, that's not the worst part, because the main guy got his Christmas balls stolen by a ghost lady that can run at the speed of light. The studio working on this anime is Science Saru, which is responsible for some of the previous decade's most visually gorgeous series, such as Devilman Crybaby, Keep Your Hands Off Izouken, and Inuo and Lu Over the Wall. The story follows the adventures of a girl who believes in ghosts but not aliens, and a boy who believes in aliens but not ghosts, when unfortunately they realize that they are both correct. The visuals and animation look gorgeous, but that is to be expected when you realize who is making the anime. However, the main point of praise is how the coloring and art style are captured perfectly in the anime. As confusing as it is entertaining, Danon is already one of the most anticipated anime of 2024. Though no exact date has been announced, the anime is scheduled to debut in October 2024. Smashing its way onto this list, we have My Hero Academia Season 7. 2024 is full of completely original anime series, but the year is also set to showcase dozens of returning titles with already built-up audiences. My Hero Academia is returning with its 7th season in April 2024, and the events of My Hero Academia Season 6 left the world in utter chaos. Villains run rampant, and Deku is the world's only hope in defeating All for One and Shigaraki. Assuming the anime follows the manga, My Hero Academia Season 7 will open with what's known as the Star and Stripe arc, following the American #1 hero who was introduced at the end of the 6th season, Star and Stripe. The Star and Stripe arc will be quickly followed up by the UA Trader arc, as Deku discovers that there might be someone leaking information to his greatest enemy. Things are definitely heating up, and I just wish to the almighty anime gods that they'll finally animate this right and remove the censorship. Because, and I know some of you might kill me for this, My Hero is actually a good series. Now before we get to our top 5 list, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. Next, we have Dragon Ball Daima. I know, right? Dragon Ball just keeps pushing out series like it's a Hershey factory on Easter Sunday. Paying tribute to Dragon Ball's 40th anniversary, Daima is set to tell an original story outside of the current serialization, reimagining the hit series for a new audience while still exciting die-hard fans. Dragon Ball Daima will be turning Goku and the other Z fighters into children as it kicks off an adventure not seen before. There are still many mysteries about what to expect from this anime's new story, but it will feature Kid Goku fighting with his power pole in a way that really hasn't been seen since the first Dragon Ball series. So this one is definitely a hit or miss. But Dragon Ball Daima promises a story that's different from its predecessors because it aims to honor the franchise's roots while offering a unique experience. Daima is scheduled to debut during fall 2024, aligning with the 40th anniversary of the original Dragon Ball manga. At number 4, we have Bleach, Thousand-Year Blood War, The Conflict. Finally, we have some continuation after the last part just left us hanging. The final arc of the shonen classic Bleach has already been released in 2 parts, and the third course will debut in 2024. Since Bleach made its triumphant return, fans have praised Studio Perio's adaptation of the manga's story. Part 3 looks to continue that streak with even more beautiful animation and action sequences. The conflict will be kicking off the final fights between Ichigo Kurisaki's group and the Stern Ritters, and the new episodes will feature some big comebacks that fans have been hoping to see in the new anime for quite a while. It's the beginning of the true end for the anime, so it's going to have some of the biggest fights yet. Coming up next at number 3, we have Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba Hashira Training Arc. Demon Slayer is one of the most popular anime and manga series across the globe. The series' 4th season will debut in April 2024. It will adapt the Hashira Training Arc, which is the last part of the story before the final arc begins. But before its premiere, the anime released Demon Slayer to the Hashira Training movie, which premiered on February 23rd of this year. The film allows fans to revisit the gripping finale of the previous arc and get a sneak peek at the highly anticipated Hashira Training Arc, which I think is a bit sus. I mean, why would they make a recap movie and make the animation godlike? The arc will feature the start of the training conducted by the Hashira in preparation for the forthcoming battle against Muzan Kibutsuji and the Upper Moon Demons. At number 2, we have Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact is indisputably the most popular gacha adventure RPG, and now it's getting an anime series too. Genshin's stunning visuals and immersive world are major factors in why it has become so popular. The level of detail and beauty found in this game environment captures the players' hearts and draws them into the world. Hoyoverse is teaming up with Ufotable to adapt Genshin into an anime series. And if you don't know, Ufotable is the one that animated the Beast series called Demon Slayer and Fate. It's widely speculated that the show's story will take place a few hundred years before the game's plot. The trailer Hoyoverse and Ufotable released to announce the anime shows Aether and Lumine, the male and female protagonists of the game, as well as their guide Paimon, who people might like or dislike. While it wasn't exactly a surprise to have Hoyoverse announce a Genshin Impact anime series 2 years after the title was released, fans were stunned by the announcement. The anime's release date has not yet been confirmed by any of the studios, but the production is already underway, and we're speculating that it might be released in 2024 or 2025. Every Genshin fan is drooling right now.
He was looking at us.
Get down now! I don't understand!
What's going on? I can't take this anymore!
Something's happening.
And finally, at the top of our list, we have the most anticipated anime, which is Solo Leveling. This Korean manhwa from Chugong and Jang Dubu Sangrok combines multiversal action with dungeon raiding and with a story that reimagines our world as one where you can travel between dimensions in order to fight dangerous creatures. This one has been in the works for a while and is finally here, brought to life by A1 Pictures. Putting a twist on the classic hero's journey, this action-heavy story centers on Sun Jin-woo, but rather than being a famed fighter, he's instead one of the weakest and worst magic beasts hunters in Korea. But a near-death experience changes that, and he dedicates his life to leveling up his skill set and reputation. Keep an eye on this one, as it will be a huge hit. And with that, we'll be wrapping up this list of the top 10 most anticipated anime of 2024. With so many anime coming out every year, it's without a doubt that we must have missed out on some of your favorites. Don't keep us hanging though. Be sure to comment down below the anime you are most excited about this year. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this one. See you next time!